Well, and once again we are here again. I didn't know if you guys wanted to do a little bit of a pre-show type of thing to this game. Like I'll give you up some info, stats to go into this game. I didn't know you guys wanted, so I didn't do it. If you guys want me to do that, let me know in the comment section because there is the game tomorrow, and I'll do that from now on. So, Game 5 was tonight, and it was a weird start time, 8:15, and I didn't miss a lot, which was good. Like I got to the game just in time. I heard the national anthem start on my parents' TV because they were watching it upstairs in the living room. I watched it in the basement, in my basement room. So I was like, what the hell was going on? I'm like, the game doesn't start till like 9 o'clock because it's always been like 9 o'clock, except for Wednesday or Thursday when it was in Vegas. Wednesday, yeah. And I was like, oh, it starts. But, yeah, Game 5, it wasn't a bad game, but not the best. And once again, Tampa Bay Lightning pull through, barely, and they win the first home game of this series, and it does sound familiar to what round 1 was for the Capitals. If you did not know, the Capitals were down 2-0 against Columbus in round 1, and then they won the next 4 to win the series. So now, Game 6 Monday, it's a big game. It's a huge game. Washington's playoffs, and it's not fully over. It's not fully over for the Caps, but it is just simply the way they've been playing at home and the way Tampa has been playing lately. I don't know. It's been a switch. Holtby played good the 2 first games, and then the last 3 games he hasn't really been playing the best. Vasilevskiy switched. He hasn't been playing the very best. The 2 first games he was playing a very good, like the Vasilevskiy we knew this entire season. So let's get right to the game. 19 seconds in. Piquet gets his first of the playoffs from Callahan. And that was it. Just like that, it's 1-0 Tampa. And we talk about this, and it's true. The big, important thing for a road team going into a playoff on the road is that first 5-10 minutes. You got quiet that crowd, or at least come out scoreless for the first 5-10, and that's not what they did. 19 seconds in. So 1-0 first shot for the Bolts, first shot in the game. So not good, but the moment's at 9:04. Palat, not at, like 9:04 in. So 11 minutes and 50 seconds, 56 seconds left. Palat gets a 6 from Kucherov, and Stamkos makes it 2-0 Bolts. And the big thing for the Cavs was the start, and I think that's what happened. They got unlucky here. From Kucherov and Stamkos, and the worst thing about that was it was their second goal on 6 shots for the Bolts. Not where you want to be. Holtby, there was a lot of talk. They were talking a lot, and I was even wondering what the hell about Holtby. Two goals on 6 shots, and they were saying maybe Grubauer should be going in. But he had, after that, he had a very good rest of the first period. Stopped 7 for 7. 7 shots came to him after that segment, and he stopped them all. So, but the Caps had a not so good start. They had 4 shots on net, but 2 of them were far long shots, right? Shots were 13-4 at the end of the first. Not really good there. They killed off a penalty, and then Tampa couldn't get anything in, so I was like, okay, Holtby's picking it up. But then, second period hits, 33 seconds in, and Callahan gets his second from Strawman and Kunitz. And just like that, it's 3 goals on 15 shots. 3 goals on 15 shots. At that point, it's like, oh, Holtby. But then again, he didn't do. He stopped everything else, and it was challenged. At first, I thought maybe a goalie interference, but Ovechkin pushed, so there was some pushing. So I didn't think there would be a goalie interference. There wasn't really much goalie contact to it, but the challenge was that he forced it with his glove. It hit off his glove and went in. I think it was on purpose, and the broadcaster commentators were saying that, well, he was pushed by Ovechkin. He was nudged by Ovechkin a little bit, and that could have been the source. Personally, I think it was a good goal. I mean, you could argue, Caps could argue, that it wasn't a good goal, but in my opinion, I think it was an okay goal. But then at 4:21, Kuznetsov gets his 11th of the playoffs from Niskanen and Stevenson. And just like that, it's 3-1. And after that point, that Kuznetsov goal, and they needed that. Kuznetsov at the Caps needed that next goal. And I mean, after that, it was a nice goal, nice tip. And after that, momentum kind of started to swiftly change, started going to the Capitals. And I was like, oh my god, it's the Cap. But then I was like, oh my god, the Caps are possibly going to do this. But right after Callahan scored, I was like, okay, Bulls won. Because I was like, I just can't see the Caps scoring 4 to win it, not alone scoring 3 to just tie it up, right? I just couldn't see it. Because that's a score. I'm like, oh man, that's going to change. Third period, the Caps just couldn't get it done. It was late. Like, it took a long time for them to get something on net. And that was the problem. Like, if they would have scored either before the break, second intermission, or possibly before, at least early in the third, maybe they could have tied it up. But it took too long for them to score, and that was the problem. Ovechkin gets his 11th. He finally gets a goal in. And could that be a possible spark for Game 6? Could Ovechkin finally be back? From Carlson and Eller with 1:36 left, and that was the thing I was talking about. They had 1:36 left. You know, it took a while to get that goal. Could it be too late? And it was. Washington shots on goal. Washington with a shot total 30-26, and once again, the way they kept the puck out of their own end was nice, because imagine this, 33 seconds into the second, the shots were 15. Tampa had 15 shots, and by the end of the game, they only had 7. They only had 22, sorry. So they only gotten 7 shots from that beginning of that second to the end of the third. So the Caps, they held off Tampa's, to be honest, they held off Tampa's furious offense. They really did. I mean, they got 7 shots for mainly 2 periods. Pretty good on their end, but they just couldn't get anything past Vasilevskiy. The Caps hit the wrong time for Vasilevskiy. Vasilevskiy picked the right time to start playing like Vasilevskiy, and the Caps hit the worst time for the Caps for Vasilevskiy to start playing like he did. Power play. There was only 1 penalty in this game. I thought there could have been some other calls, but they allowed it to slide. I'm like, okay, that's fine. 1 penalty, that was in the first. I think it was TJ Oshie got the call, and that was it. So the thing was, though, that was momentum. Got a little bit momentum. I thought the Caps could have built on, but they didn't. Killing off Tampa's best power plays in the NHL, in my opinion. Vasilevskiy made 28 saves on 30 shots with a .933 save percentage. Holtby went 19-22 with a .864. I mean, he had a rocky start, which honestly is not the best. You don't want to have that, and if it wasn't for that, maybe the Caps could have won it, but I don't know. But after that awful start, he did play very well. After 2 goals on 6 shots, he had 22 shots in the end. After that, 2 goals on 6 shots, he only allowed a goal in 18 shots. And they're talking about how Holtby cannot allow Tampa to get that next goal, to get that 4th goal, and he didn't. So, now, so I'll give that, and Vasilevsky, he played again. But the thing is, Tampa's defense boxed them out, and that could be why. I'm not going to take anything away from Vasilevsky, but I'm saying Tampa's defense boxed them out really well, and the Caps had a couple good chances that they just could not get it in. The line ended up changing. I believe at the beginning it was Kuznetsov, Ovechkin, and Wilson, but then it turned out to be, then later on it was Backstrom, Ovechkin, and Kuznetsov went to the second line. That line after that, Oshie, Kuznetsov, and Stevenson, they generated a lot of chances for the Caps. So, now Washington is on the brink of elimination for the first time in these playoffs. They were never on the verge of elimination so far. Round 1, they were down 2-0. Yep. They were never on the verge of a brink of elimination. They had never played an elimination game yet. And the thing is, they're 3-5 at home, and the Tampa is just really playing well, and I don't know if the Caps can do it. The thing is, though, because of it being in Washington, because of them being down 3-2, I think that crowd's going to be fired up. So there's still hope for Washington, but it's going to be a tough task. Now you have to win 2 in a row against the Bolts, and I don't know if you can do that again at this point with this team, and that's what they're saying with Vegas and the Jets, because the Vegas are now up 3-1 at this point. It's like, I think it's done, because I can't see the Jets winning 3 in a row. People are saying, I'm not saying it's not possible, but we'll have to see that. So I'm not saying it's over with the Cavs, but I'm saying it's most likely over. Because of that, I'm going to take the Bolts in Game 6 tonight, for Monday. I'm going to take them. But I would definitely like to see Caps win it. I want the Caps to win it. But I know and feel that the Bolts are going to win it. So, that's all I have. So, if you want me to see a preview of, like, the game before, a pre-show of the game before, let me know what you want to see. When you guys want to see that. And, and also Vasilevsky, not so good start in this series, but 6 goals allowed in 94 shots. Pretty impressive, so let me know what you guys think, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.